Good morning, everybody. I hope you're all doing well. So, if you might have noticed, it is really hot out recently, so I thought it would be really fun to do a story time all about penguins, because they're so cool. And I even learned a new song on the ukulele about penguins, so let me sing it for you before we get our story time started, alright? Hi! I'm a little penguin, black and white, short and wobbly, an adorable sight. I can't fly at all, but I love to swim. I'll waddle to the water and jump right in. Quack, quack, quack. Wait, do penguins quack? Good homework to do, kids. Learn if penguins quack. I've never heard a penguin quack. Well, let's get started, shall we, with our very first story today. One Cool Friend. Dun, 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 dun. Elliot was a very proper young man. So on Saturday morning, when his father said, "Family fun day at the aquarium, shall we go?" Elliot thought, "Ugh, kids, masses of noisy kids." But he only said, "Of course, thank you for inviting me." Oh, look, he's got a bow tie. Do you guys have bow ties? I do. At the aquarium, Elliot's father settled on a bench to read his National Geographic. "Have some fun, Elliot," he said. So Elliot did. He skipped the mobs of kids at the giant saltwater tank, amazing jellies display, and hands-on tide pool exhibit. Hands-on! But at the end of the hall, he discovered penguins! What? Quack, 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 quack. In their tidy black feather tuxedos with their proper posture, they reminded Elliot of himself. Even Ferdinand Magellan looked like his kind of guy. Ooh, he was an explorer. He discovered the Magellan penguins. At noontime, Elliot's father asked, "How are you having any fun?" "Yes, thank you," said Elliot. "May I please have a penguin?" Well, looks like Elliot's father thinks he's asking for a stuffed penguin. "Sure," said Elliot's father, and handed him over a $20 bill. "That's very kind, thank you," Elliot said, and he headed off. But Elliot probably isn't going to get a stuffed penguin. No. Elliot emptied out his school book bag and selected the smallest penguin. Waddled to the water and jumped right in. And he popped it right inside his bag. Scurry, scurry, scurry. His father asked, "Where's your penguin?" "It's in my backpack," Elliot said. "Thanks for asking." In his room, Elliot dialed the air conditioner down to the coldest setting. "Maybe you'd like to skate," Elliot said. "Quack," said Magellan. "Oh, see? There we go. Penguins don't quack, they go quack." So Elliot dragged his old wading pool upstairs, then fed the garden hose through the kitchen window and turned on the faucet. "Forgive the inconvenience," he said as he passed his father's office. Soon the air conditioner had done its work. Penguins love skating. Later, Elliot knocked on the door to his father's office. I have some research to do at the library about Magellan." "When I was in 3rd grade, I got Captain Cook," his father said. "Where did you keep him?" Elliot asked. But his father had already returned to charting the changing boundaries of the Great Barrier Reef. Hey, look, that color's gonna be my hair color soon. It's me! I'm in a book! Elliot and Magellan rode to the library. When Elliot sat him on the librarian's desk, Magellan held completely still. Mr. Stanbridge didn't blink an eye, even when Magellan blinked his. He helped them access www.penguinsonice.com. He copied every page of the Antarctic anecdotes and borrow best behavior for birds. Whew, that's a lot. On the way home, Elliot stopped for 8 bags of ice and a snack. Luckily, the $20 bill his father gave him was just enough to cover it. Whoosh! "How did the research go?" Elliot's father asked from behind an atlas. "Great! Magellan was perfect," Elliot said. "Just like Captain Cook." Well then, Elliot read his library book aloud while Magellan cooled down. They shared a bag of goldfish crackers. But Magellan was still hungry. Oh dear. Oh, Elliot's going to his dad. "May I please bake frozen pizzas for supper?" Elliot asked. "That's nice of you," his father said. "But the only flavor we have left is anchovy." "Perfect," Elliot said. "Magellan loves them." Well, that evening, Elliot heard his father rummaging for ice cream. Luckily, Magellan had politely moved the carton to the front of the freezer shelf. Oh, he doesn't have his glasses on. He can't see Magellan. Oh my gosh, look at that turtle suit. I need a turtle suit. Unfortunately, Magellan forgot his manners overnight. Bum bum bum! When Magellan awoke, he was longing for a swim. Elliot drew him a deep tub of cold water. He left Magellan diving and holding his breath. Oh, Magellan's having fun. "I think I'll have a bit of a snack," Elliot's father announced. "Wait," Elliot said. "I left my penguin in there." "I'll set him on the hamper and do my best not to splash." Oh, have a bit of a soak, not a snack. I was like, why are you going in the bathroom for a snack? Elliot! Elliot rushed to the door. What's he gonna find in the bathroom? "Young man, where did this penguin come from?" Elliot's father demanded. What? Look at that face. Where do you think it came from? "Oh, well, penguins come from the southern tip of Argentina," Elliot said. "That's right," his father said. "As for Captain Cook," he added, "he came from the Galapagos Island." Ha ha! Captain Cook was a turtle. And I guess Elliot gets to keep his penguin friend. Well, no penguin story time is complete without covering Tacky, the best penguin picture books. This one is Tacky and the Emperor. As the sun set on the iceberg, Goodly, Lovely, Angel, Neatly, Perfect, and Tacky were telling penguin jokes. "Why did the penguin cross the road?" asked Goodly. "Why?" asked his companions. "He didn't!" Lovely, Angel, Neatly, and Perfect laughed uproariously. They couldn't figure out what was funny, but they knew it was polite to laugh at the end of a joke, and this seemed to be the end of the joke. I don't get it, said Tacky. How many penguins does it take to change a light bulb? Asked Lovely. Before anyone could answer, a messenger swooped down and dropped a note. The note read, "The Emperor is coming to visit. Like, tomorrow? Ah, tomorrow!" This news put Goodly, Lovely, Angel, Neatly, and Perfect into a flap. The Emperor? Their leader? They must get ready. They have to welcome him properly. So all through the night they twitted about. Boop. Goodly, Lovely, and Angel made piles of fish-flavored cupcakes, mounds of fish-flavored ice cream, and gallons of fish-flavored punch. Fish-flavored punch. Say that 10 times fast. Neatly decorated a throne with ribbons and sparkly stars. Perfect practiced a perfect dance for the Emperor's entertainment. Tacky was in charge of balloons. He's doing such a good job. As the sun rose, he blew up the last one. I'll make it the biggest of all, he thought. So he huffed, and he puffed, and he rose. And before he knew it, it exploded. Clink! He had crashed at the foot of a very large block of ice. Unknown to Tacky, this impressive block of ice was the Emperor's palace. There's the Emperor. Oh, he is not happy. The Emperor had been in an especially grumpy mood, for it was hard work being Emperor. Visits, 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 he grumbled. What a bore, dressing up in that uncomfortable visiting costume day in and day out. I suppose they'll have the usual fish-flavored food, and silly decorations, and dull entertainment. And then he thought, perhaps a little swim will refresh me. So he shed off his boss hat and his royal bathrobe and curly twinkle-toe shoes and waded into the royal swimming pool. Waddle, waddle, waddle. Ooh. Looky here, exclaimed Tacky when he noticed the dazzling pile of clothes. Someone's just thrown out a snazzy costume. Chuckling with excitement, he put on the boss hat and the royal bathrobe and curly twinkly shoes. Look how curly those shoes are. Ta-da! He chirped. Am I ready to meet the Emperor or what? And with that, he waddled on home. Then he waddled away, waddle, waddle. Well, then he waddled away, waddle, waddle, till the very next day. Doot, 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 doot. As Tacky approached Goodly, Lovely, Angel, Neatly, Perfect, in his nifty outfit, they whispered, "Shh! Here he comes! Here he comes!" And they fell to their bellies, being unable to fall to their knees because penguins do not have knees. "Oh, your Highness, welcome to our humble burg! Welcome, welcome!" Well, thought Tacky, what a nice greeting. He couldn't remember being received by his companions with such a fuss before. Dun-da-da! "Oh, your Highness," they cried, "please honor us by sitting on the ribbony, sparkly throne." "Well, thanks," said Tacky. "Don't mind if I do." He wrapped several decorative ribbons around his middle, popped some balloons with his beak, and played frisbee with the sparkly stars. "We have a visitor, kids. Hello, Mr. Nick."
Hello.
He says hello, kids. His companions' beaks dropped open at the surprising behavior, but of course they said nothing. After all, this was the Emperor. Then they encouraged him, "Please, please, your Highness, enjoy some delicious fish-flavored refreshments. You gross. Don't mind if I do, said Tacky, as he dived in and enjoyed everything right down with the last slurp. Goodly looked at Lovely, who looked at Angel, who looked at Neatly, who looked at Perfect, who looked at the empty bowls, plates, and pitchers. My, this was a hungry fellow, rounder than they had expected, too, and certainly rounder than he'd been minutes before. But this was the Emperor. Bum, bum, bum. And according to their careful schedule, it was entertainment time. Please, 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 Your Highness, sit back, relax, and enjoy the perfect dance Perfect will perform for you. Whoosh! Don't mind if I do, said Tacky. Funny, Perfect had never danced for him before. Wasn't this fun? Perfect was taking a flying leap to begin the dance when... Whumpa-ba-bum! The real Emperor arrived. He's naked. Oops! The 5 companions looked up at the Emperor, then back across to Tacky, then back to the Emperor. Ooh, he's not happy. And then they saw it, teeny tiny and definitively Hawaiian, a little bit of Tacky's shirt poked out of his robe. Goodly gasped, Lovely twitched, Angel gulped, Neatly smothered an eek, and Perfect fainted. This was not the Emperor, and now they realized what was happening, or had happened. What's happening? Greeted Tacky, who'd been having such fun. He only now remembered that the Emperor was coming. Oh, look. Hi. Nice outfit, Tacky thought. The Emperor has no clothes. But this must be the big fella. Yep, let's see. No decorations? Nope. No food? Nope. Showtime's over? Yep. I guess I'm on. It's Tacky's turn. Tacky quickly made a snowball cone and offered it to the Emperor. Said the Emperor. No fish. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, look. Tacky put a balloon hat on him. All the unpopped balloons made a lovely decorative hat. What fun. Very comfortable, said the Emperor. For a grand finale, Tacky did a hoppity-floppity dance and sang his favorite song. How many toes does a fish have? I wonder, yep, I wonder. And how many wings on a cow? Wow, I wonder, yep, I wonder. The Emperor broke into a belly laugh, clapped his flippers, and rolled on the ground. This was the funniest entertainment he'd seen in years. How many toes does the fish have? I wonder. Oh, I wonder. Clap, 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 clap. And he didn't have to admire boring decorations, eat fish-flavored food, or wear his uncomfortable visiting costume. He stayed for the whole day, sharing snowball cones and silly penguin jokes. Why, late in the day, the Emperor even tried his own joke. How many penguins does it take to change a light bulb? The Emperor asked. How many? How many? Begged the other penguins. To get to the other side, howled the Emperor, and everybody had a huge laugh. I don't get it, said Tacky. It's okay, Tacky. You're just supposed to laugh when the Emperor says things. Bum, bum, bum. Well, as the sun set, the Emperor thanked the penguins for an outstanding day and told Tacky to keep the nifty costume. You are a prince among penguins, he said, as the Emperor waddled away. Goodly, Lovely, Angel, Neatly, and Perfect hugged Prince Tacky. Tacky was an odd bird, but a nice bird to have around. Aww. one more story to get through. I liked this one because it had cute pictures. Just the penguin book, that's all. Penguin problems. Ugh. It's way too early. My beak is cold. Ah, I can't get the pages just right. There we go. My beak is cold. Yeah, that's not a problem I'm having. What's with all the squawking, guys? Squawk, 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 squawk. Ugh. It snowed some more last night, and I don't even like snow. Oh, that penguin is just so complainy. It's too bright. Oh my goodness. I am hungry. I'd like a fish. Where are all the fish? Hey, fish! Get out here! The ocean smells too salty today, and I'm not buoyant enough. I just sink like a dumb rock. It's way too dark down here. Oh no, it's an orca! Orcas eat penguins! Ah, a leopard seal! They also eat penguins! Ah, it's a shark! What is this terrible place? I don't like being haunted! I'm still hungry, but my flippers hurt. And I waddled too much. I look so silly when I waddle. Waddle, waddle, waddle. See? Doing my complaining voice hurts. I guess that is a complaint. I wish I could fly, but I can't. See? Poor penguin. Has so many problems. Oh dear. Everybody looks the exact same as I do. I look the exact same as everybody else. Mom! I literally have no idea who you are. Dad! I literally have no idea what you're talking about. My name is Mortimer. I have so many problems, and nobody even cares. Excuse me, sir. Ah! Good afternoon. I sense that today has been difficult, but lo, look around you, penguin. Have you noticed the way the mountains are reflected in the ocean like a painting? Have you gazed upon the blue of the cloudless winter sky, my friend? Have you felt the sun as it gently warms your back? Have you simply stood with your penguin brothers and sisters and elders who all adore you? Yes, some things are challenging out here. Yes, we all have difficult moments, from the walruses to the polar bears, from the whales to the penguins. But hear me now, my new friend. I wouldn't trade my life for any other, and I am quite sure you wouldn't either. I am certain that when you think about it, you'll realize you are exactly where you need to be. Please think about what I've said, penguin. Goodbye for now. Whoosh. Who was that guy? Why do strangers talk to me? Walruses just don't understand penguin problems. Okay, maybe that walrus has a point. After all, I do love the mountains. And the ocean. And the sky. And I have friends and family. This is my only home. And this is my only life. Maybe things will work out after all. My beak is cold. It gets dark too early. The end. Until next week, children!